Hi, I'm Chris, an attorney with BRCK Criminal Defense Attorneys. As of September 2021, the Texas legislature upgraded solicitation of prostitution to a felony. Prior to this, it was only a misdemeanor. Now it's a state jail felony. And while this is the lowest level of felony, its new categorization creates some additional concerns, some complicating factors. First, the real possibility of jail. State jail felonies carry a punishment range of 180 days to 2 years in prison. And the second, the real risk of becoming a registered felon for life in Texas. So now, of course, San Antonio PD is increasing enforcement by running all sorts of stings, both online and in the streets. And we are seeing more individuals charged with this offense than we have ever seen in the past. Officers are posting ads online and on social media. They will want to meet, usually at a hotel or a motel, where you are quickly going to be arrested and detained with multiple others who are also being arrested in the sting. Unfortunately, what we have noticed as well is that this is one of these allegations where we have individuals who have no criminal history whatsoever. Former military, younger guys, individuals who have never had so much as a speeding ticket, and now all of a sudden they're facing a very serious felony. So the most common defense we see in cases like this is entrapment. Look, police officers are human, and when they run these stings, they do so with the intended purpose of catching people. They want to arrest people. And so sometimes they push the limits of the law. They go too far. And when they do, we have an entrapment defense. So by way of example, we may have a situation where an officer starts talking up a young man, and now all of a sudden the conversation turns to money for sex. And you see how uncomfortable our client becomes, right? They start to kind of get nervous and jittery. Maybe they drive or walk away. And then you see the officer drawing them back in. Hey, what's wrong? What can I do? Is it too much money? Come back here, these kind of things. And so now you have the possibility of a entrapment defense because you have an individual who was not necessarily intending on committing a crime, doing only so because they were drawn back in by the officer. So realistically, in the past, in San Antonio, prostitution charges usually were met with a slap on the wrist. But since they've been enhanced to a felony, we're not seeing that anymore. So if you get arrested for something along these lines, you need to call us immediately so we can start properly preparing your defense immediately.